Hello everyone, and welcome to the first part of a blind playthrough of Until Dawn, a game I wasn't sure I was going to cover. I knew that it was a heavy rain type game and I really love those types of games. However, I was put off by the fact that I believe it to be filled with kind of like jump scare stuff that I'm not really into. I decided to give it a go anyway. The kind of tipping point for me was the recent passing away of Wes Craven, someone whose horror movies I watched when I was far too young to watch them, and I was a big fan of, so I decided to jump back into the horror genre as kind of not homage, but paying tribute to someone who made some of my favourite horror movies as a kid. I don't know if this is kind of like a supernatural thing or if it's a guy in a mask, but that's how it plays. It plays like Heavy Rain, except rather than solving a crime, you're trying to save 8 people from getting murdered by someone or something. A couple of things before we go in. I'll show you my settings. Also, when I first booted up the game and whatnot, I looked at that lady there and said, "Is that Hayden Panettiere?" And I googled it, and it is. So I'm going to do an early guess now that either she's going to be like the main kind of character who has the best chance of survival and will have the most screen time, or they probably had her for a day, and as a result she will either be one of the first or maybe the first person to get killed. That is my guess. As far as any other guesses, let's see, supernatural or guy in a suit. I'm going to go for, I think it's going to have a proper conclusion. It's going to be a guy in a suit like Michael Myers style or Jason. That's my guess. And with that, I guess we should probably get into it. Now, if there's any kind of intro, it might have copyright music, so I may have to fast forward that, but other than that, I hope to be able to leave everything in. So, a tiny butterfly flapping its wings today may lead to something. The butterfly effect is one of the main concepts of the game, so you can see how your choices differ and change the story as you go. It implies that everybody can die or everybody can survive, so we'll see. The smallest decision can dramatically change events. That text is going by very, very quickly. Your actions will shape how the story unfolds. Oh, one more warning. I mean, if the game does start startling me and getting me on edge, my usual defense mechanism for when I'm in that kind of state is to get very sarcastic. If that's going to piss you off, you probably want to watch someone else play it. So don't say I didn't warn you. Oh, and also I'll be checking the volume and whatnot after this part to make sure everything's okay. I kind of turned down the music a bit, turned down sound effects a bit, but I kept dialogue way up because I intend not to talk over cutscenes. Or in-game. If that's in-game, that's very good. Yeah, that's in-game. Because it doesn't look quite good enough to be CG. Oh, there's your Jason Voorhees cameo.
Oh my god, I can't believe you actually did this.
Don't you guys think this is a little bit cruel?
Oh, come on. She deserves it.
It is not her fault that she has a huge crush on Mike.
Hannah's been making the moves on him. I'm just looking out for my girl, Em.
Just because he's class prez doesn't mean he belongs to everyone. Mike is my man.
Hey, I'm not anybody's man.
Whatever you say, darling.
Volume's a little bit low on my end, so I turned it up a little bit. I'm trying to avoid audio feedback though, so I'm reading the subtitles for the most part.
Hannah!
That's better, but hopefully you're not picking that up.
She's here. Shh, shh.
Mike. Mike? It's Hannah.
Hey, Hannah.
Is he holding a gun?
Hey, did you see that? Dad said it'd just be us this weekend. Josh.
Oh, I have control. Ha! Yes, this game looks pretty good. I believe it's built on the engine that built the most recent Killzone, so that's not really a surprise. I had the option between motion controls and traditional. I went for traditional because motion controls I find to be hideously inaccurate. Tutorial. Press and hold R2 to pick up the note. And then turn it. Oh, R stick to turn. You look so damn hot in that shirt, but I bet you're even hotter out of it. Come to the guest room at 2 AM from Mike. And that was to Hannah. So they're all playing a very cruel trick on this Hannah person who apparently deserves it, although they didn't actually say why.
What did our naive sister get herself into now? Ugh.
Clunky exposition, pointing out that you're sisters. Who are you? Oh, there's two guys here, actually. Can I talk to you? Also, is there a run button? No. Tutorial. Use the right stick to look around objects and inspect the glint. Alright, yeah, she's looking in the direction I'm turning it. Jeremy Craig, something something.
Jeez, Josh. Once again, brother, you've outdone us.
Oh, more clunky dialogue. Alright, so you've got a sister and a brother. Got it.
Got your note.
Glad you could make it. Maybe we should start with a little, making out and see where it goes from there.
He looks like Freddie Prinze Jr. from Scream.
Yeah.
Oh my god. She's taking her shirt off. What? Oh my god. Matt?
Oh, that guy's dead. He's got a selfie stick.
Here.
Hannah.
I'm sorry,
Hannah,
Hannah.
hey,
This all
don't
got out of
mind,
hand,
just
but...
a stupid prank.
So this is making them all look like dicks because then you're going to not feel terrible when they die. That's my guess. Use the right stick to choose. Choose what? Oh, here we are. Oh yeah, I turned on global statistics to see what most people picked. That might be distracting actually because it might influence me. I might turn that off, I'm not sure. But I was interested, Telltale game style, what other people picked. I'm going to try and pick what I would pick.
What the hell?
So the drunkard couldn't get woken then.
Hannah!
What's going on? Where's my sister going?
It's fine. She just can't take a joke.
It was just a prank, Han.
What did you do?
We're just messing around, Beth. It wasn't serious.
You jerks! Hannah! Hannah!
So, should we go after her?
Yes.
I kind of think you're the last person she wants to see right now, Mike.
Press the correct action before the timer runs out. Quick time events! Square! Oh, the controller makes a noise. That might get distracting. Especially if the audio goes slightly out of desync. Fast or safe? Safe. She's not actually in any peril, so there's no reason to hurry. Follow noise, follow footprints. Footprints makes more sense. Assuming they were hers. Did you really just confuse a girl's footsteps for that of deer's? Footprints, I mean.
Jesus! Fuck! Shit! Damn it, Hannah! Where are you?
Use the touchpad as shown. Unlocking your phone. Flashlight, right? Oh, of course. And I can move where it's pointing. Good. Okay. Yeah, nobody actually has a flashlight these days. You can direct the light. So that might be the only way to highlight stuff I can examine, right? That makes sense. Kind of. It's not that dark. Hello, dear. That startled me a little bit. Press. Oh, there's a run. Well, there's not a run button. There's a stroll faster button.
Hello? Hello?
By the way, if you hear a bunch of people shouting, that's not the game. That's outside my house. R2 to pick it up. Oh. Oh. R1 death totem. Indigenous tribes believed that butterflies brought dreams and premonitions. Each totem piece foretells a possible future event. How you play will determine whether or not these prophecies come true. As you unlock totems, the events of the past will become clear. So that was black. Death, the possible death of the person who finds it. That looked like both of them falling to their death to me. Oh wait, can I watch it again? One body. Yeah, there's definitely two bodies there. Yeah, that's both them getting like flung to their death or something. Okay, so it says it's possible, not will happen, so I can do something to avoid this. Got it. Let's see if I can actually do that. I'm getting a very Alan Wake vibe from just how this game looks. It's using the blizzard in a way of like... Oh, is that fire? Yeah, it's using the blizzard like Alan Wake used the evil mist to very good effect to make it feel kind of like enclosed and intimidating. That is a flamethrower, what the hell? Can I walk up there? Apparently not. Should you not be startled that you saw a flamethrower?
Hannah. Hello? Hannah. Oh my god, you must be freezing. Here, take my coat. I'm such an idiot. I'm so dumb.
Oh, predators here.
Hannah, back.
What kind of noise is that? Right, not showing what they're running from. That's actually good because you don't want to spoil the surprise for later.
Jesus Christ.
This is going to be a fatal drop. It is. Right, okay, so I'm going to get a choice to hopefully save them then.
No. No. Shit. No. Get out. Fuck. No.
Oh, or not.
Hold on.
Flamethrower again, what?
Hold on.
It's a guy with a flamethrower. Oh, this is timed. I'm sorry, but I know how dropping goes. Oh, you drop it anyway. Okay. So that was not a choice. Unless I accidentally picked the wrong one. I was trying... No, he tried to reach for... Or she tried to reach for his hand. The Analyst. Dr. A.G. Hill.
Before we begin, there are a few things I need to make sure you understand. You see, no one can change what happened last year. The past is beyond our control. You have to accept this in order to move forward. But there is freedom in this revelation. Everything you do, every decision you make from now on will open doors to the future. I want you to remember this. I want you to remember this as you play your game. Every single choice will affect your fate and the fate of those around you. So, you have committed to commence with this game. This is significant. And I want to help you see it through.
He sounds so weird.
Sometimes these things can be a little scary, even terrifying, but I'm here to make sure that no matter how upsetting things may get, you will always find a way to work through it. All right. We will start with a simple exercise. Could you please pick up a card? And I want you to look at the picture on the other side and tell me what you feel about it. It is essential that you answer honestly in order to get the most out of this experience.
It better not be a picture of your cock. That was a perfectly timed grin. Alright, spooky Jeepers Creepers skeleton, scarecrow on a farm. Okay.
So, how did that picture...
I wonder if this is catering the game to you.
Remember, be honest.
That'd be very interesting. It makes me happy, I feel uneasy. I would have to agree that it feels uneasy, purely because of Jeepers Creepers, which is a very good horror movie, by the way.
Honest to
The sequel's
yourself?
not so much.
What do you think it is that makes you feel uneasy?
It's a scarecrow, yeah.
Well, I see. I see. Let's say the scarecrow were not there. Would you feel comfortable staying there on your own for a period of time? Let's say a week, for example.
Wouldn't I feel comfortable there if the scarecrow wasn't there? Yes. I actually like isolation.
Huh. And what if I told you that this cottage was haunted?
There's no such thing as ghosts. I wouldn't care.
So, the scarecrow frightens you, and yet you don't appear to be bothered by the possibility of the supernatural.
Correct.
I suspect that someone is not being entirely honest with me.
No.
Our time's up. Let's investigate that in our next session, shall we?
A scarecrow can look intimidating without thinking that it's going to come to life and stab you. I just think they look creepy, that's all. Like some people think clowns look creepy. I think scarecrows look creepy. I don't think that they're haunted. I wonder if that threw anything off then for this next part. Also, is that playing music? Oh, I hear music and it's got a voice. Can I fast forward this? Just in case. Yeah, I fast forwarded. Oh wait, no I didn't. Hello, Dr. Hell. Is there not a way to fast forward this? Well, that's unfortunate. But what I could do is turn the game volume down just until it finishes playing, so let me just do that. You won't be able to hear the game now, hopefully, if I've done this correctly. I will put it back to where it was at in a second. And I guess while this intro is playing, I'll just say that this is the first part of a new series, one that I kind of wanted to spring on people because it was a last minute decision. I know I've already... Oh yeah, there we go, Hidden Panettiere. And Dreamcatchers also. I know I've kind of missed the tentpole event for this game. I don't really care. But I would still very much appreciate if you plan to watch this series, and even if you're not the usual type to comment or just leave a like on the video, do it for this first part, just to help me out a little bit. You don't need to do it on every part if you don't want to, that's fine. And you might see me getting scared later on, who knows. If those bits with the doctor that are kind of fourth wall breaking are to try and work out what scares you so it puts it in the game, then that is a very innovative way of doing it. I'll be very intrigued to see if that pays off. Like, now that I've said that I don't like scarecrows, even though he kind of got pissed off at me for not being scared of ghosts. Oh, now they're talking. Damn, sorry. Hang on, there we are. Back up to about there, I think it was at.
Thanks for having me, Marty.
Listeners, an update on Hannah and Beth Washington, the twins who are still missing.
1 year ago tonight, the Washington girls left the safety of their parents' lodge and headed out into a snowstorm.
Foul play.
Not officially, no. There is one individual we're considering as a person of interest, but his whereabouts are currently unknown. He has an interesting history with the Washington family. He had warned them against pursuing their construction project and claimed the land was sacred to his forefathers.
You know, there is still the old sanatorium on the mountain. Could he be hiding there?
My officers did search the grounds, but the girls themselves couldn't have made it that far.
Something about that mountain seems to breed tragic events.
More than you know, Marty.
Well, thank you for joining us, and with all the Washingtons tonight, their son Josh, on this, the anniversary of the mysterious disappearance of Hannah and Beth Washington.
Well, hello, friends and fans. All right, let's do that again. All right. Well, hello, friends and fans. It's beyond awesome to have you guys all back this year. First off, I gotta say, I am super excited to welcome all my pals back to the annual Blackwood Winter Getaway. Ah! So, let me just let you know, let's take a moment.
This was the guy who was drunk at the table, right?
Address the elephant in the room for a second. I know you're all probably worried about me, and I know it's gonna be tough on all of us going back after what happened last year, but I just want you all to know, it means so much to me that we're doing this. And I know it would mean so much to Hannah and Beth that we're all still here together, you know, thinking of them. I really want to spend some quality time with each and every one of you and just share some moments that we'll never forget.
Red herring, calling it now, that was too on the nose.
For the sake of my sisters and, you know. Okay, so let's party like we're fucking porn stars, okay?
Yeah, let's get STDs.
We will never forget, alright? Yes!
Oh, it's back to playing music again. Kind of. So let me just turn it down again. Yeah, it's definitely music, alright. And hopefully you can't hear it. I can hear it, it's pretty good. So 2 people did the story, that's interesting. Screenplays for games usually have a lot more, I think. I'm sorry that I can't let the music play, it's just I'm not sure if it's original music for the game or not. By the way, there is a thing that the Elgato can do sometimes where it will sometimes put my voice out of sync with what's happening in the game. Because I'm recording both at the same time in the same file, I can't do anything about it if it happens. I can only apologise if that happens in future parts. I assume you'll want to see my reactions for real, so I can't redo a part that messes up like that. So bear with it, is all I ask. Also, let's turn the game volume back up. There we are. Chapter 1, Friendship, 10 hours until dawn. So it might be a chapter per hour. Oh, hello again, Jason. How convenient that you're always here when we need you the most. I'm not convinced that guy with the flamethrower is evil, by the way. He didn't do anything in particular. Sam, Hannah's best friend. Hayden Panettiere. Diligent, considerate, and adventurous. Okay. If you're so considerate, why did you play such a cruel prank that got 2 of your friends killed?
Hello?
Hello.
Someone there?
Stalker bunny rabbit. So this will be the first proper part of the game. Yes, it is. Okay, well, I think that's where we're going to call this first part. I'll leave it a bit short so I can get it out quickly. I hope you're going to enjoy this series. I hope I am as well. I love this type of gameplay style. I just hope it doesn't rely too much on jump scares. But I guess we'll see. Let me know how the volume is, although keep in mind I'll be recording a bunch in a batch now, so it would take me a little while to react. And whether or not you think I should turn off the percentages of what the world picked. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this first part of Until Dawn. There's more to come. Until next time, my name has been Flik, and ta-ta for now.